I would love to know all about the boxing. Can you please tell me? You previously were doing this?
Well, I've been with celebrity boxing for 12 years.
Right.
So I was a promoter for them. I've thrown the big press releases, press conferences. I've managed a lot of the fights, especially in South Florida. I was the ring announcer for the Black China Alicia Megan fight with Flavor Flav. I fought a mob wife back. That was a lot of fun. I've actually fought twice already, but I'm looking to fight again. I'm down. I did. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I have the belt, so you know.
You what?
Yeah, I won. She's a little salty about it, but I won, and she don't like it. And so we had a big social media war over it.
So when is the rematch?
Well, I would be down for it, except for she's like so mad at me. I don't know if she would actually rematch me.
And then you have to stop all this lifestyle, this diva lifestyle for 10 months?
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
No,
to train and be focused.
I work out a lot. The last 6 weeks has been different because it was like birthday, Mexico,
Holidays,
New Year's, holidays.
traveling,
But I usually am working out like 5 days a week. I get up
Really?
at 6 a.m. I run on the beach for at least an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I go to the gym 3 times a week and I lift hard. Like I don't play. I'm all about it. So I mean, I love boxing.
She's a beast.
Yeah.
A pretty little beast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you mentioned the question about you being security for me. I think that'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I'll fuck them up.
Yeah, we get your little earpiece and shit when I get out. You open the door for me when I get out, and you got the earpiece on. And
what was that show? There's a
Shit ain't
guy.
connected to
It's on
nothing.
Netflix. There's a series, and the guy he has 2 security guards, and they wear like the white lipstick, and they have. You didn't see that show? I gotta find it. So it's a guy, and he has a.
that
he
must
has
be on the
girl
Drag
security
Queen
guards.
Network.
No,
They're not wearing white
it's
lipstick.
girls on each side. He has security guard girls.
Ain't
and they're
nothing sexier than
badasses. They
a
carry
female
they carry their
security.
guns and shit. Like they pulled out.
There's
What is
nothing.
that show? It's a Netflix show. I'm gonna show you guys.
Ron, you should
But
pull
that
up on
should
the
be
Dining
you.
Divas, and you have me and Tamara on each side with
I'm
our
just
guns in our
saying.
pocket and just pull up with white lipstick on.
Badasses.
No, we going prostitute red. We ain't doing
What?
prostitute red.
Oh, the lipstick. Okay.
Yeah, prostitute
That's
red.
fine.
Yeah, we
All right,
we
you
gotta
cut
be
this
out.
part out.
I don't even know what's worse is now I feel like I'm there.
Macy's sell prostitute red lipstick.
Well, once you said that, I feel like now all of a sudden I'm down there because I immediately that Robert Palmer plant video with me Addicted
right.
to Love and the girls.
yes,
When he said
exactly.
that, I went, I know where he's going with
Yes,
this.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
you
so
we do the same thing. They
Oh,
get out, they
Ron.
hot, sexy
happens-
dress with the earpiece
there,
on. We're moving talent.
trying
We're
to-
moving talent. Talent is walking. You know, and they on point. They got the glasses on. You know, they
There it
focus.
I actually wouldn't be good security. I like champagne.
No, it's okay.
you
Yeah,
have like
I'm
a
gonna
super, you
need
have like
to-
bottles, and you could be like kind of like
Don't bring my
Instead of pulling out a
Wait,
gun, you just
Spray dance.
spray him and hit him with those bottles. and
like
get him one of the, what are those metal bottles? You know, you
My
Tell
face
that's
hurts,
true.
guys. My face hurts.
like nunchucks. We'll put a string on them.
yeah.
Take out like a bunch of people, pop it open,
Yeah.
walk over the body.
That's true.
Oh, I saw it.
Take you a little sip.
What happens when you're a movie director?
I know, right?
Visualize the moment. I'm like,
You're like,
I'm with
slow
it.
motion.
Okay. And you back to A, everybody, and go.
There goes the court. Pop.
Yep,
You know?
100%. Slow motion.
But see, that's
The drool comes out.
Exactly. Tooth pop. Okay, sorry.
This is a production problem
Yeah,
that we
this-
have,
you're
right?
saying this, yeah.
Like, can you just make it pop a little more?
Just one more time. All right. Back to the boxing. We are going to get through this. Tell me.
Are you sure? Because I'm out of wine.
I know we need to get.
I'm just kidding.
oh.
This has to be the most painful podcast you've ever done.
Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Are you
I'm gonna
crazy?
get the wine, y'all. Hang on.
We done had some nights.
This has to be the most painful podcast.
No.
Are you good? No, I'm good. I have more bottles. Are you guys sure? Yeah, we're good. All right, here we go. Flying in some wine. Let's cover the label. Covering our label.
We need wine
But you know,
sponsorships for the
we can
show.
do we can do the overlay of a label if somebody wants to sponsor.
Yes. This is the best beep version, and then we just cut that out.
Yeah. Well, now they're doing that where you put the label. There's like that material you put the label on, and then you can put any label over it in editing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I actually
so
do.
Everyone's telling me about it. Like, Christine, you need to do that with all your bottles. And I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like a lot of extra work.
Yeah.
It's an extra
But
hour
I can
in
see
post.
with movies, particularly, how that would be very
100%.
valuable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Magically.
People don't understand, Victor. Let's talk about this because I think this is an important topic. People don't understand what it takes to make these kind of TV shows and movies and podcasts and all the extras that go into it. It is insane amount of time.
So let's hear it from a professional perspective. Victor, what does it take?
No, my. Wow, where do I even begin? Pick one. A show, a podcast, a movie, or what do you?
Just a show. Just
Anything.
Just a show.
Start from pre-production to actual shooting to post-production.
I've never seen. Well, I've never been on Dining Divas. I haven't been, but I could say that a show like yours, you have to organize the locations. You have to get the releases. You have to make sure it's all set. You have to get your team. You have to get the production dates. And then you have to magically somehow get everybody together. So the pre-production that goes into this, especially if you're going to have, if it's live where people are walking around versus shutting the place down. So, I mean, just going through my head, you have all that, the insurance, a million different things that go on. Then you have to bring everybody there hours and hours early.
Feed them,
refeed them, reshoot that shot because
Then
you know
get
what,
'em
we
drunk.
didn't get it because the chef moved too fast. Because you're dealing, I'm gonna just throw it out there. Probably besides the two of you or few that are professionals, you're dealing with a lot of people that are going to be nervous on camera. The chef's going to be like, the plate will jiggle, so you're like, let's do that again. And if you're like, do it again, they melt down. So you have to warm them up and be like, no, you're doing great. That's so good. You know what? It was my camera guy. He didn't get it. I'm like, yeah. And then so now that one plate shot took an hour.
Victor, you're hired. Done.
And wait, oh no, I'm just beginning. So then you got all that and you got to go back. And then if you're lucky, you got the right audio. Tell me about audio.
Oh my God, dude. Because we actually do live. We don't shut down places. So imagine.
Number one thing in this business. You want to get in this business and make money, learn audio because everybody.
I'm gonna drink to that.
Everybody,
Learn audio is key.
Everybody's like, I want the camera. I'm like, listen. And then they come and they're like, what kind of camera? You have Reds, you have all that. I'm like, no. A camera is a tool like a hammer. You got to think about lighting first.
Right.
The word photography comes a derivative of Latin from, so you need your lighting, you need your lens, then you need sound. Then let's talk about the camera and the sensor and all the rest of the bullshit that goes on to it. Then, after you get all that, you filled up all these hard drives, you got to go in a post. And you got to get somebody who knows how to edit and tell a story. Because you're going to get 10 takes, and then you got to weave that cut when the food... And you're weeks in a good edit to get 24, which is a 30-minute show. It's 20. So you have bumper stingers, commercials, and all the shit that you got. So it's... People, they think, I'll just go shoot this. Months.
Ron was right about you.
Months.
I love you. Thank you so much for understanding me. Headphone to headphone. Headphone to headphone.
So sometimes do you take 3 and put it with take 8 and put them together to make that scene?
I sat in there a few years ago and I had somebody who was new in the business and she put a lot of money into a movie, short film, because she was getting in the business, super sweet girl. And the actor they hired was horrible. And we're sitting there and we're trying to cut this for hours. And I'm looking, going, and I stopped. And before they called action, the guy was just sitting there like this. And I was like, wait a minute, we're just going to cut back to that reaction. So ironically, a lot of his reactions were before the camera before he started acting. And so what you just said, you'll take stuff from before you were rolling and after you're rolling and glue that shit together because...
Babe, man, people don't understand. Like when I go into editing, I watch something and I'm going, I'm going milliseconds. I'm going back. I'm like, no, 51.45. And then I'm like, cut out this breath, cut out this word. And then I'm putting sentences together, making new sentences.
Yeah.
It's almost like the production that you guys, that I played earlier, right?
Yeah.
There's some parts
Yeah.
in that like when somebody's singing something and they say,
Right.
you got to go in when you mixing and take out that
Yes, absolutely.
because you can hear it in songs.
It's perfection. We're about perfection.
I'm a perfectionist.
Me too. And even with and we do reality TV. So to your point, we're not shutting down the place. This is not, we're not doing 8-10 takes. We're doing usually 1, maybe 2 if it's not good, but we're running it for 20 minutes. And now that's just one segment out of 10. So we're doing an hour and a half to make 21 minutes, 22 minutes, right? So that we have to cut down to the second, to the millisecond. And then we have to use B-roll to interlace all of those different,
Absolutely.
angles. And we have a 3-camera angle production.
Right.
So it's insane. People have no idea. It's crazy.